So welcome back. Today we're going to discuss about the sun in the third house. Last time we did the sun in the second house, and today is the sun in the third house. What happens when the sun comes in the third house? But first, I'll just freshen you up about what the third house is. Third house is the short distance travels. Okay. Third house is your siblings. What else? Communicative ability. Your courage is seen from the third house. Jobs like media, journalism is seen from this house. Some kind of sales jobs, administrative jobs. These kind of things are seen from this house. Also, neighbors are seen from this house. So, you gotta remember these things while you're looking at any placement of any planet in this house. Then you have to relate with the energy of that planet, how it projects through these qualities. Now, when the sun comes in this house, what happens is sun is a hot planet. Sun is a luminous planet. That means it's a bright planet. It has a lot of light. So, say this is a big mansion, and when the sun comes in this house, in this room, it brightens up the room, illuminates the room. So, everything is being whitewashed with the light of the sun. But in addition to that, though this house is being highlighted, but in addition to that, the being a plant is very hot. The sun burns the relationships, burn the relations. And then, what are the relations here with the siblings? Okay, your friend circle. These relations get burnt, or the soft tissues get burnt. So that's the only side effect of the sun when it comes here. Also, when the sun is here, let's talk about sun a little bit so it's easy for you to understand now. A little more about sun. Sun is what? Sun is ego, because sun is a king. Self-esteem or self-respect. That's what the sun is. Okay? Sun is administrator. What does the sun is? Sun is father. Sun is creativity. Why creativity? Because sun creates a life on the earth. So it's a creator. It has a creativity. So these are the basically things which you have to consider while looking into a sun. You can also put politics in that. Right? Government jobs, government sector. So what happens when sun comes here? So when sun comes here, the person becomes egoistic. But first we all say that the person will get some extra courage. As I told you, third house is the house of the courage, power. When the sun, a heart planet comes here, it makes the person more courageous, extra courageous. And the person goes a step ahead and take the challenges to do anything. If you just challenge them, hey, you can't do that, they will say, no, I'm gonna do it anyway. Why? Because they have an extra hardness of the sun. That's why they have an extra courage. So in that situation, they get confused. They don't even know that really they have that much capability to achieve their task, or no. But just they have an illusion in their mind, know that yes, I'm gonna do that thing. that shows they have an extra courage. Sometimes it becomes a negative side for them too, because they accept those tasks, those challenges for which they are not even capable to do. Okay. Now, ego. As you know, that sun has ego. So what happens with the ego here? This house is related to communications. The person who has sun here, he will communicate with an ego, or will try to tell you that I have a good speaking skills, I have a good communicative skills. Notice me, I'm something. This is what I am. So that's what is being converted into ego. All right. This is the important thing which I just told you. This is what we call interpretation. Okay. What happens when the sun is debilitated here or weaker here? The only thing will happen here, if the sun is debilitated, say in the Libra sign, it will damage the relationships more. Because in that case, the sun will be bright, but not bright enough to illuminate the ego or self-respect or the courage, but it will be hot enough to burn the relationships. That's what happens when sun comes in the third house. Okay. So we're going to move down to sun in the fourth house now. So what happens when sun comes in the fourth house? When sun comes in the fourth house, what the fourth house is? The fourth house is home, homely environment, your motherly nourishment, okay? Your luxury of the life, your home, your interior of the home, your all the luxurious things at your home is the fourth house. Now if the sun comes here, the sun will represent its ego through the home, through the house. He will try to make a big house, big mansion with all those luxuries inside and see, and will tell the people, hey, listen, I'm something. I have a big mansion. I have a big house with all those luxuries in. I'm a king. Notice me, because I'm a sun in the fourth house. Okay. And then they like to do some kind of home-based business. Why? Because this is the home, and sun is also representative of your career, your job. So when the sun comes here, it tries to give you a home-based business. The person likes to do the home-based business. Okay, so most of the good entrepreneurs, doctors who practice at home, and other people who work from home, mostly have the placement of the sun in this house. They like to stay at the home. They like to live around their own people, around their own family. They like to spend time with them, not unlike other people who like to go out and then spend, because they think that they get bored at their house, but not really. With these people here, the situation is different. They like to stay home. Okay. Now these people become very good parents. Why? Because in the same thing, the fourth house is a home and a house, and whoever likes to stay at the home will spend the time with the kids, so that will be a good parent also. Okay. And they take a pride in living that lifestyle. Okay. And this house is also related to the mother, and in this case, when sun is here, the person's mother takes the charge of his father, because the sign of the father, I mean the planet of the father, which is sun, is now sitting in the fourth house of the mother. So mother is taking the hold or taking the responsibilities of a father, which is father supposed to do in a family. Basically, she has now a more authoritative role in the family. That's what happens when sun is here. And then these people have something which a little unusual. I won't say unusual now, but the good thing to say about is these people grow in life, but not as fast as other people. They take some time. Usually the people who have sun in this house, they grow after say 33 years of age. They take this much time. Before that, their life is in like a darkness. They, yeah, because from the childhood, what happens when sun is here? That the time when the sun is here, there's dark in the sky, and the sun is on the opposite side where you can't see the sun. So when the sun is dark, when there's a darkness here, and the native is born, I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you have any questions, you can ask me. When the sun is here, the timings are in the of the night time, but the sun is still there, but it is not visible in the sky. So we can look for the sun where the sun is, and they don't find the sun. They don't find the father. They don't find the fatherly role. So mother is there, and she takes the charge of the father. That's why in these families the mothers have a stronger hold than the father. Okay. And then these people get success in the later life of like 30 years of 35 years of age. Okay, these people make all the money, all the success at their own level, at their own hands, because they like to do with from everything by themselves. Because son being egoistic, self-respect, self-pride, they don't like to take the help from the other people. They want to stand at their own, and that's a good thing about it. Most of those guys who become rags to riches, from very street guys to the heroes, the big company billionaires, CEOs, are seen from this combination. Also from this combination. And then I would like to say that sun is also creativity, and as I told you before, sun is the creator of life on the earth, and then it is also a creative planet. So these people who have the sun in this house, they also have interest in acting, in performing arts, and they also try to go in these fields also. Besides politics, administrative jobs, and own business, entrepreneurs, they are also interested in artistic subjects. And when the sun is not good here, sun is in the bad position, it will ruin the relationship with the mother. The mother will be way more strict, the father will be abusive, and also the children, the relationship with the children will also suffer, as we know, because sun is debilitated or bad aspect. It will create distances between the children and the person. Either it could be because of some home violence, or it could be because of the long distance traveling or long distance staying. They are not meeting each other. It could be that reason. So this lecture was all about the sun in the third house and the fourth house. Go through it. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, and the next video will be on the sun in fifth and sixth house.